I'm just gonna start the DJ set. But yeah, start playing. And just okay. Yo. Welcome to Chop Shop, everybody. I'm just hopping on the mic to say officially we are streaming. This is on the internet, and yeah, we're gonna just start with a little bit of like a DJ open deck situation. This is Braun's son. He's our special guest this week. We'll probably DJ, hang out, talk for like the first 15-20 minutes. It is BYOB. If you brought anything, feel free to crack it open, and then we'll get to like the remixes in like 15-20. So I think you got to run this back. This is your track, right? Yeah, run it back. All right, let's go.
This is from an old Chop Shop.
Yeah, let's go.
Got the earth, wind, and fire, bitch. Earth, wind, and fire, bitch. Money got a check and pass, making test moves. Earth, wind, and fire, bitch, making test moves. Money got a check and pass, making test moves. Earth, wind, and fire, bitch, making test moves. Money got a check and pass, making test moves. Earth, wind, and fire, bitch, making test moves. Man's party date might be gone to November, but he want another summer on the run. Met three baddies, remind me of Charlie's Angels. Better men, Bojangles, fire from all angles. One from the west to the south, the other east coast. I want the skinny girl, the two thick ones, I need both. Shot my shot at all three, yeah, like a free throw. Wanna say I hit all three, I'ma keep it Gino. But 2 out of 3 game bad work to me low. But since we got the earth, wind, and fire, it's nothing to see smoke. I just wanna be successful. I got butter, you got jelly, baby, let's roll. Make your next move, your best move. Got the earth, wind, and fire, bitch, earth, wind, and fire. Money got a check and pass, making test moves. Earth, wind, and fire, bitch, making test moves. Money got a check and pass, making test moves. Earth, wind, and fire, bitch, making test moves. Money got a check and pass, making test moves. Earth, wind, and fire, bitch, making test moves. Money got a check and pass, making test moves. That shit rep double D like a press move.
It's a win-win. You guys want to start taking your seats? Make some noise for Alex J, opening us up proper. Alex is crushing it. Woo. You can keep playing, but. Yo, make some noise for Alex J. Alex also submitted a beat, so we're going to hear her beats in a bit as well. So you can do it all. Welcome back to Chop Shop, everybody. We took a month off. We're going to kind of probably be doing like every other month for a while. I think the support and the fact that you guys are coming, that's going to be like, the more people that come, the more we're going to do this. So thank you guys for doing this. We have our special guest here, the Bronze Son, Dylan. Dylan is amazing. He did the 1-year program here. He was actually my like one-on-one mentee for the year. Say mentee, like whatever. Like we worked a lot together one-on-one, and I watched this dude go from like pretty good to like insanely good, which is all on him, right? I can't make that happen. It's just his drive and like determination to make it happen. It happened, and now he's got a track coming out on Clozy's label soon. The track that we're doing today, Dance, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard, will be on the new compilation album on my label, which is called ADBC Records. And we actually just put out a call through the 343 like email list to get submissions for that compilation album. So it's like a Halloween compilation album, totally separate from Chop Shop, but like arguably a bigger deal. So if you have a spooky banger, then send it in and we'll consider it for a release. This one is for sure on the album. We kind of built the album around this track and a couple other ones. So I'm super stoked to put this out for real. It's not actually out yet. And then now we have already have a bunch of remixes. So maybe we do like a follow-up. Oops. Let's put this over here. Like a follow-up with like remixes or something. But I'll stop talking now and introduce you to Dylan. I'm going to let him just do a little track breakdown, go through his project a little bit, because I'd love to see some of the stuff he's doing in Ableton to make this track. Yeah, take it away, Dylan.
Hey, thanks for all the words, Dane. Also, thanks for everyone coming out. I know it takes a long time to make a remix or a flip. We really appreciate it. Like kind of cutting out. Ooh.
Hey, yeah, thank you guys for coming out, and thank you for the people who made remixes. I know it's time consuming, but we really appreciate it, and it's always fun to have this community like Cypher. Yeah, I go by Bronze Son. I did the 1-year program, as Dane was saying, and he taught me everything I know, so I appreciate it. Yeah, so I didn't know we were going to be doing a track breakdown, so I didn't clean this up at all, so you're getting a raw, unfiltered view of my project files, which is a scary place. I highly recommend people be a little bit cleaner generally. One good rule of thumb that I learned recently is to act like you're sending it to someone else that you're trying to collab with and like label everything perfectly. That's a really good way of getting a really clean project file. Should I start by playing the whole track?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's the track.
Nice work. Let's give him a round of applause. He's fire.
Thank you.
So yeah, we can do maybe some questions from you guys in a sec. I want to ask a couple questions too. Like, first of all, like, where did you start with? Was it the vocal? Like, what was the first thing that kind of caught when you started making this?
Yeah, I mean, I always start with my drums. So. Then I usually actually work with a bass line first before I put in any vocals. But I like in a full session for me, like I'll throw down drums, or for a full first session, I'll throw down drums, I'll throw down a bass line, and then I'll try to get if I think a vocal should fit in the track, I'll try to get a vocal by the end of the session and also a build up, and then I call that like a one full session. I try not to quit until I have all of that together, which is like, in my opinion, the way to finish songs really quickly. Like once you have those pieces, it's kind of like your whole song. The rest of it is just like playing around, doing the 3-card Monty of pulling things away, adding them back.
That's great. I think, yeah, that's something I tell a lot of people is like getting the whole song kind of basically like the idea done the first session, I think. I mean, not every song is like that, but if you can pull that off, then it's a good sign that like this is you're probably going to finish this, you know?
Totally. And something I do, which actually you told me, which I think is great advice, is if you're really stuck and you don't know what to do, just do the most generic thing you possibly can for that genre.
I said that?
You did. You said if you're stuck, not always.
Okay.
Just if you're stuck and don't know what to do, just like pretend like that, and you'll just get started on something, and then you'll naturally just make it your own, and you'll fix it up. So it won't end up being generic, but it's just a good starting place. So thanks for that.
I don't remember saying that, but that's pretty good advice.
Right? I remember a lot of the things you said.
I was telling him, like, teaching is, like, so cyclical because, like, I mean, this is amazing. Like, I don't know if I could make something like this. So it's like when someone, like you, like, just gets that good, it's like, okay, now he's teaching me. Like, I'm hearing stuff that I said back at me. So, like, I mean, just for you guys, like, teach somebody. Like, if someone wants to learn beats and they're just, like, starting, like, if you teach somebody, you'll learn a lot from that, too. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, okay, the second, I'll do one more question, then I'll let you guys ask. But, like, the bass is crazy. I think we need to see how the bass is, like, is it one sub and then a bunch of bassy noises on top, or is it a bunch of different subs going back and forth, or?
Yeah, I usually separate my subs, which are generally really clean sine waves. Looks like something might be slightly different here. But generally, I just like to separate my subs, make it easier for mixing for the most part. I've heard people doing it other ways. I've done it other ways. I've heard pros and cons to both, but that's what I do mostly. I think it works really well for mixing, and I think it gets a really clean low end, and people have said I've clean low end. So
can you like just solo like some of the bass stuff? And
yeah, so we can just do lows. Oh, so I think I remember.
Is it just a sine wave or?
So I think I took my original patch that I made for the actual synth and then ripped out the lows and put them in its own sub. So let's first look at this. Wow, it sounds so thin without the lows. Where is it coming from? This one.
I always do the same thing. Cancel.
Just cancel immediately. I don't want to deal with whatever that is.
So
yeah. So yeah, I mean, this one's pretty simple. 2 sine waves and a little bit of, is it here even? Yeah, a little bit of FM from B going, or I guess PD from B in the new Serum 2.
Can you talk about that? What is PD?
It was the old FM, so it's FM synthesis. But they switched from when Serum 1 had FM from B. Now there's like a different type of FM synthesis, PD. I forget what it stands for. But this is just like the old default. So all of your old synths on Serum 1 would have mapped to PD.
So what's the difference in FM now? Is it like newer?
I think they're pretty similar. Okay. There's just like basically a different type of FM synthesis. So it gives a very slightly different type of
How did you
sound.
figure that out?
Serum 2 tutorials.
Okay, nice. Tutorials are important. I never look at them, and like I should. Like it's so helpful just to be like hear it once, like that. Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, my Instagram is also just like a lot of tutorials, so you get like little bits and bytes.
Yeah, nice.
But don't doom scroll.
So yeah, it's just this this shape which I like, and then let's see what kind of effects. Okay, so a couple of distortions, also moving with the LFO. Mostly everything, yeah, it looks like everything's moving with this one LFO. Looks like I did one compressor with multiband on the on Serum instance, and then 2 OTTs outside. So.
Nice.
And then I think this erosion gives it probably, oh yeah, so this is going with an envelope follower, so it's following the volume of the synth, and the erosion amount will go with that. Makes it slightly, it's a slight difference from just normal, having it normal. Oh wait, that'll just have it nothing. I can't do it now. But
If it just was like on it all the time.
yeah, if it's on all the time, it gives it a nice little extra layer of movement. And without the erosion, sounds super weak.
How did you map it to the volume of the synth?
It's automatically done when you drag envelope follower on the chain. It's like automatically input. The input is automatically coming from the chain. Yeah,
cool.
the volume. So you can see like that's the synth. And then I love modulating the rate of my synths. So just like this rate gets modulated or automated outside there. And so then yeah, for the low, I'm pretty sure I just took the same patch, turned off the extra harmonic that wasn't necessary. And then, yeah, so it's basically just this sine wave. And is there even any, yeah, there's just a little bit on the level, so it matches the synth exactly because it's the same patch. Just makes it cleaner for mixing. Honestly, you could probably just put it within here. But I like to separate my like synths all in one group and then my lows all in one group. Yeah.
And you consider this like a synth, right? Because sometimes I'll have like synths, but I think of that as like mids, I guess, and then like bass, which you could call this, and then sub.
Yeah.
It's just different words.
It's different words, and it's so confusing because every time someone says bass, like I have no idea what they mean. They usually what they usually mean is mids. Yeah. So I just call them synths now. I have like a group for synths,
nice.
And it's always fat.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys have questions? Anything specific? Pretty crazy, right? This project. I'm glad you didn't clean it up because this is what it looks like, right? This is how you finished it.
I like to have cleaner ones usually, but here we are. Yeah, Jonas?
Yeah, is there any like automation move you made that you think like makes the whole thing, or like it maybe was the most key automation move you made?
I mean, I think just the like having the difference of like the rhythm. I mean, the whole automation makes the rhythm. Let's see. I mean, generally when I'm making synths, I like to change things over time a lot. This one is a little different because it's like the kind of the point I was going for was like this like rhythmic hit that kind of sounds similar the whole time. But generally, I'm a huge fan of like changing things just like even slightly just to make it sound more human because things in the real world don't stay static for very long. I'm sure there's something in here, but I couldn't really point to it. Maybe there's a reverb throw going on somewhere. But I more recently came into my reverb throw phase than this track.
You have a lot of good like. Do you have any utility? Because I feel like all your stuff is cutting off really clean, like stopping on a dime, basically, like really silent at some points. Or is it just kind of like you built that into the synth to end really?
No,
well?
I usually use utility when I'm faced with that problem, but I don't know if I could point you to like a specific
Your
instance.
synths are just too perfect. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, here's the
nice.
reverb throw. It's this probably. Oh wait, this is like on one that I didn't even use. Would have been cool. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I would use utilities for that. Something I do use is Duck. I mean, I'm usually not one for third-party plugins, but this is the one that I do love. It's $10, and you can this is for my side chaining, and I do a really intense side chain these days, where I just like really cut everything for like quite a long time. So I have this Duck on my synths group, so it's like whenever the kick is coming, it's like just the kick, and whenever the snare is coming, it's also just the snare. So like it sounds really sidechained, but in my opinion, it sounds pretty cool.
Dance, dance,
That thing's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Did you build that too, or
Let's see. Maybe not.
audio?
Audio.
DMVU, nice.
I don't even know what that is.
Rift.
Oh,
DMVU's
Rift is sick.
he's a producer. Super dope. I think he's from Denver.
Yeah, Rift is sick. You showed me Rift.
Rift is dope. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like seeing the project is like, it's not a bunch of fancy plugins. It's a lot of like simple stuff like EQs, reverbs, stock reverbs, erosion. Like, it's just like his ears that really put it all together. I don't think you need to like, you know, buy all these crazy plugins. Like, you can just piece it all together really in really simple ways, as long as you're tasteful with it. So I think you did a great job. This is awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Questions? I mean, if I could show you a different file where I actually did clean it up, but I would probably like, firstly, there wouldn't be all this crap. I would take away everything that's like muted. I would name everything, like give it like a good name. Like, I don't know what this is. Yeah, I would give this like sub 1 or like main sub. And then recently in some of my projects, I've been doing like call groups and response groups, because I think call and response is a really important part of music, EDM specifically. And if you have the groups, it kind of forces you to think about it like, oh, what is my call? What is my response? And if you don't have a good answer, then that could be the reason why your song's not sounding the way you want it to. So
Yeah,
I think it's super
that's
important.
a really good point of like just getting things organized, because it shows you like problems, right? Like if you, like when I'm teaching like beginner producers, like just the first concept of like putting all your low frequencies into a group, because you might not notice there's like 3 or 4 things on top of each other. Obviously this is like a much higher level than that, but it's the same idea, like grouping things, getting things organized. Like it points out problems just because you're like tidying up. You're like, oh, I didn't notice that, like, you know, the left side of my project has hi-hats and the right side doesn't. Like that happens to me all the time. Like I completely forgot a bunch of drums to like come back, you know? So yeah.
Yeah, totally. Like I totally agree with that. Like it'll show you if things are on top of each other. That's a huge one. It looks like things are all on top of each other on this track, but actually I'm very careful to like only choose one synth at the same time. I have my lows going, but then I have like one synth at one time. And if I want to break that rule, I have to be very deliberate about it. And it can work, but I'm generally very careful just to keep the mix as clean as possible.
Yeah.
Beautiful track, by the way.
Thanks.
And it has a lot of instruments and parts and effects, yet the volume is very constant. So at the end of your process, could you please elaborate on how you keep the volume kind of, except of course the gaps that you want for tension or for effect, right?
Yeah.
The automation of gain at the bottom, maybe? Or?
Oh, that was actually just to fix a mistake where I felt that this piece was too quiet. So yeah, I guess this is solving that problem, where I thought the intro was too quiet, so I bumped it up by 5 dB, and that seemed to fix my problem. And if I was a little less lazy, I probably would have gone in and like changed the instruments specifically or automated them specifically. That's a way better way to do it.
No, but I think that's really good to see, because it's like, it's these kind of like final kind of like almost, you know, like it's like kind of not okay to do that, but it's like, I think that's like something that like if you ever see like a behind the scenes of like a movie or like some iconic scene, and then you like hear like, oh, it was actually like duct tape like holding up like that thing. It's similar. Like if it sounds good, it sounds good. So, you know, you try to avoid that kind of stuff like the whole way, but like once at the very, very end, you know, if it fixes it, it fixes it. So yeah.
Yeah.
One last question. Do you guys have plugins to recommend to measure the volume of your track in lufs or?
Yeah, this one's free. It's a Ulean loudness meter. It's free. It works. Span is really good for just like seeing what the whole track looks like. I think that's pretty important to make sure you know like what your track looks like.
What are you searching? What are you looking for in this?
So what I'm looking for is like a pretty standard, like I studied other people's music a lot, and I even have reference tracks in this track. And so I'm trying to get it to look like the tracks of songs that I love. So generally, like there's a pretty large sub piece, and I also noticed in these tracks that have like that kind of like that low but like low mid synth that has that like big next harmonic, and then also making sure that there's no stereo in the low end. You can see this yellow piece is the stereo. Does anyone know how to freeze it? I know there's a way.
I do not.
But yeah, making sure that there's stereo, and there's no stereo in the sub. Also making sure your stereo doesn't go above your the mono image unless you are very intentionally doing that, because the correlation could be messed up. So
Is that stuff you learned from Brian?
it's definitely at some points he talked about it. Yes,
Yeah, because I don't know that stuff.
I've picked it up. A lot of
that's
tutorials.
dope. Cool. Well, I think we should probably get to the remixes. Yeah, that was awesome to look at. You're killing it, man. This is dope.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, we got a good amount of submissions here. I think we got about 20. So some of the people that submitted are probably here, and some are on the live stream. So shout out to the live stream people. Yeah, we're just going to go. If this is your first time here, you haven't done this before, basically we're just going to play each track. We're going to play about a minute of each track. So if somebody submitted like a 4-minute beat, I'm probably just going to stop it after a minute. Sometimes I'll let them go on, but with 20 submissions, we probably just got to keep it moving. And then we're just going to give a little bit of feedback for each one, and we'll kind of make a little ranking as we go, and we'll announce like first, second, third place at the end. I always make the announcement that I don't really feel like you should care too much about that, because I don't know, I didn't get into music to like get ranked, you know what I mean? Like, so don't worry about that. If you do get first place, that's awesome, and we'll send you some free plugins and stuff. But you're all in first place because you did this and you submitted and you're awesome. So let's get to it. First and foremost, I'm going to go in order of like the submissions. So if you submitted really early, you're probably going to be at the beginning. First and foremost, we got Earl's World. Earl's World. This is
Alex.
Alex, right? Yeah. There's another Earl too, but Earl's World.
Alex, are you on the stream? If you are, text me.
Yeah, you can pull up the YouTube like chat if you want. Earl's World sent us a Google link, so we're gonna look at a Google link. Let's check it out. All right, make some noise for Earl's World. What'd you think?
That was pretty sick. I really liked how you played with like the current rhythm of the song and sort of flipped it on its head. I thought that was really cool. I really liked your first synth, and I liked the response of like the high synth as well, or whatever that thing was. That was really cool, and I liked the vibe a lot. Yeah, very cool.
Anything else? I feel like you're holding back. No, it was great. I think I'll talk and then you can talk again.
Sure.
But yeah, I think it was like really, really cool. Like I would call this more of like an edit because the drums were basically the exact same. So, you know, if I was going to call it like a full remix, I would want like, you know, you could use the drums, but maybe like rearrange them or kind of like put your own stamp on them. But as an edit, it's really cool. Like, I mean, this is like something that you might want to like have like in a DJ set to be like, you've heard the original, now check out this like slight variation. But, you know, not a full like, you know, ripping it apart and kind of making your own song out of it. So as an edit, I think it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could have played with reverb throws more in the like first synth. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, thanks, dude.
Nice. All right. Up next, we got Oscar Ciudad. Oscar is Oscar here? I don't think Oscar has ever come in real life, but he always does really well. I think he won first place last time. So let's check it out. I'm excited.
Son.
Make some noise for Oscar Ciudad.
Yeah, that was dope. Really like the techno flip. That's fun. That's techno, right?
Yeah, that's what it says on the
Oh, nice. Yeah. Does it?
techno.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, I liked how the song progressed a lot. I liked when the new drums came in after the like sweep away of all the lows. I thought that was a very cool playing with tension. Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, all of Oscar's stuff is really clean techno, basically. But I think some of the previous ones he's done has like involved more of the samples and stuff. So just a little more like integrating of your vocals and your stuff, maybe, because maybe that middle synth thing was from your stems, but I'm not really sure, like that midsy synth. But yeah, really clean as always. So yeah, nice job, Oscar. All right, cool. Up next, we got Andcast and Cost. I don't know. ANDCASTE. Are you here? Andcast. If you guys are here, just shout out, say what's up. Maybe you're on the stream. Let's check it out. Andcast.
was awesome.
You gotta go first. I can't influence you.
That was super fun. Yeah, I love the way you flipped the samples. Like that was a very creative way of using them. And yeah, that like first one that you kind of use as the main one, that like dun dun dun. That's like a really cool one to focus on. So yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, this one felt really original. Like it followed the bass line, dun, 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 dun. But I don't even know if it was. I don't even think it was necessarily your samples. It was just like he followed the musical theme of that and then built his own or their own. I don't know who this is, but built their own kind of world around it. So I really like this one. Nice work. Give it up for And Cast one more time. All right. Up next, we got Xenopus. Xenopus, I always giggle on his name, but yeah, he's submitted to every single Chop Shop. This is Bill Bancroft. Doesn't live in New York, so I think he's probably on the stream. What's up, Bill? Let's check it out.
Bless.
Oh no.
Bless.
Uh-oh.
This is the 343 account, and I keep telling them to upgrade. So let's give it a sec.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to do that. I think if I try that during the stream, I'm going to mess it up. So I could also log into mine, but
Didn't SoundCloud follow you today?
SoundCloud followed me on Instagram today, so we should get hooked up. Okay, we're so close. Dismiss. Okay, are we ready? Ooh, he actually stuck to the video this time. He never does that.
Dance, 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 dance. Yeah, move your feet, move your feet. 'Cause I wanna dance.
Like this.
Dance, 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 dance. Yeah, move your feet.
Nice.
That was really cool. Yeah, love the way you flipped the samples, and yeah, really like that style of music. I guess I was like, was that house or techno? My 4 on the floor knowledge is not great, but that was cool. Yeah, I
don't think it's UK Garage, honestly, but it was fire.
That was sick.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been hearing Bill's Xenopus's tracks for a while, and I think something something broke in him, and he went kind of full dark. This is crazy. I haven't heard him make anything like this. So really impressive. Whatever you're taking, keep taking it, because I want to see where your mind goes. This is great. Nice work. Yeah.
I'm inspired. I want to make something like that.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we got Alex J, our opening DJ set over here. No pressure. Oh, hold on. We got to go the backup file because your SoundCloud link looks like this. Okay. So 1 sec. Did you send me a backup one? Okay. That's why we ask for the backup. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it might not even be your fault. Sometimes the private SoundCloud stuff is weird. Okay, here we go. second drop. Okay.
Yeah, move your face. Come dance. 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 I wanna dance.
Nice. Make some noise for Alex J.
Yeah, that was lit. That was some dubstep. That was sick. Yeah, really cool. I like the way you played with the samples. I thought your arrangement was really good, and I thought your like turnarounds with your drums were really, really good. I think that stuff like makes a song feel so cool to me. Like when the drums like lead you where you didn't know you need to go. So yeah, nice job.
Yeah, I think the fact that you came at production like as a DJ, I think it gives you a huge leg up because you know you're so used to doing that kind of like in your DJ sets, like guiding the audience where they need to go, and it shows in your production. Really cool, yeah. I mean, I know like how like somewhat new you are to Ableton, so like I mean I'm just like wow, like everything. It's crazy how like even the mix, the compression, like. I'm sure like as you know next year it'll be better and the next year whatever, but like just where you're at is amazing. Like it's mixed, it's ready to drop in the club, I think. So yeah.
You want to know what I did?
Yeah.
Okay, so I took out the original drums. I did the drums completely, pretty much. I think I kept in like some of like the tom hits somewhere. But for that like synth, I extracted the melody from the like lead synth that you had, and like adjusted it, and then like put like a crazy sound on it, and then went back and forth.
Sick.
And I think that's where I was like, that's it.
Yeah, I like you how you're adding the like those kind of like kind of I want to say like ignorant, but like the intervals are like weird, you know, like it's like not the right harmony, but it's like on purpose, and it's like it's very dubstep. Yeah, it's very dubstep. Like it's really cool. It makes you just want to like I don't know get in a fight or something. It's dope. All right. Up next we got LB. Is LB in the building? LB. Okay, let's check it out.
I wanna dance. 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 I wanna dance.
Just say.
Nice.
Good work, LB.
Yeah, that made me want to dance. I feel like everyone was dancing for that. That's cool. Yeah, like the direction you took it. It was a vibe. People were grooving. Maybe some more drum fills or turnarounds would be nice to like bring it back around. I think that could elevate the track. But that was sick.
Just checking on. Yeah, super dope. I think it really got the like what he said. Like you made people dance. Like that's like you captured the essence of like what it's called, and it was a really good remix too. Like it followed the chord progression, but it added kind of like more disco versions of the chords, like big seventh chords and stuff. Yeah, I think as like bass producers, I feel like we still want to we want that sausage. Like we want it to be like the same song, but like just bigger kicks, bigger whatever, but maybe that's not the style you're going for, and I think like it sounded really cool. The mix was like it's not a bass track, so it's like maybe this is the right mix for something like this, but totally. It's nice. Okay, cool. We got up next we got Hazy Baby. Is Hazy Baby here? Hazy baby. All right, let's do it.
It's a good time.
Take your cars and get out of here. You've rebelled what you will. Take your cars and get out of here. You've rebelled what you will. The money's good.
Cool.
Nice. All right. What do you think?
That was cool. I'm curious if those were your vocals. Kind of sounds like they might have been. In which case, that was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think as a remix, maybe kind of not the most like remixy remix, but kind of felt like using the dance as like the bookends, like the beginning and the end, and then like putting your own song in the middle. But yeah, I mean, that's all. I don't know. Like, I could critique the song, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it like really had a lot to do with his song. Maybe there's a lot of drums and stuff in there that I'm not noticing, but the vocals are very forward. It feels like a demo, like a pop demo or something. So on that side of things, like, it's cool. It's like an interesting, like, grungy, you know, grimy electronic song, but I didn't feel like it had a lot to do with the original. So yeah,
But that's cool.
but that's cool. I'll be the good cop, bad cop. Cool. All right, next we got Mad Wild. Mad Wild. Is Mad Wild here? All right. One of the owners here at the school's name's Max Wild. So when you sent this, it's like, oh shit, what did I do? But but it was Mad Wild, not Max Wild. Shout out to Max Wild. Let's do it. Nice. Give it up for Mad Wild.
Yeah, that was sick. I really like your main synth. It's crazy. Feels very dubsteppy. And yeah, I like the way you use the dance vocals, and I liked the groove and the vibe. I'm curious if do you usually write in, was that like a 100 tempo or mid tempo, or do you usually write in 100 or? Oh, that was 145. Oh, interesting. But it was like a halftime groove. So that's cool. But yeah, that's super dope.
Do you listen to Carmack? It sounds like Misha's Pissed. You know that song? Yeah. It almost sounds like you sampled like. Maybe he used that same patch. Yeah, I think just the only stuff I would say is just the mix, because I think the musical ideas are really cool. I don't know how long you've been producing or what your like background is, but this idea, but just with like more intricate kind of like, that's kind of the stuff I was telling him when I had him as a student, is like he had really cool ideas, and I was like, just get like OCD about like every millisecond of like what you're doing, and he took that to heart and then became like a Super Saiyan. But like, yeah, like the idea is really good. Just like, I think like having that like low sub just kind of like sitting there while all the other stuff is like moving a lot. I feel like if you just had no sub and you just let it move, it would be more like interesting, because when you just have the sub kind of just like kind of sitting there, it's like we don't feel that push and pull of the other stuff that's like boom, boom. So I want to like hear, you know, the movement more, but the idea is really cool. The music part of it, like the idea, like the musical idea is really good. So
Yeah, or you could like delay the sub a bit, because I thought your sub was very clean, so you could like play around with like having your like main synth on top for like a little bit, maybe the first like hit, and then slam them with the lows. I also think call and response could be like a good friend here, where you like have your main synth going as like one, either the call or the response, and then you have a different synth, maybe even a slightly changed synth going at the same, or as a different, either the call or the response.
nice. Make some noise for Mad Wild. He's here in person. All right. Next we got Jonas Loeb, who's also here in person. Hell yeah. Let's get going. Let's check it out. See, this is smart, you know, the branding. You got to put your picture up there.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was super sick. Really love the arrangement. Really like how you like had that one little delay part. That always gets me good. I really love your like low synths that sound like gurgling from hell. It's awesome. And yeah, my friends and I have a little producer chat where we always talk about how like people that use just lows and like super clean, high, crispy perks are like cheat codes, because it always sounds so good. I think you nailed that. So yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites for sure. I think like, you know, you definitely, you like it almost felt like it could go down the route of like, oh, this is a nice edit because it's basically the same stuff, but then you introduced some of these synths where I'm like, okay, that's a real like new thing that this guy made, and like it sounded and it matched perfectly. So like in the middle there, that thing was crazy. Like, that's like showing like you can kind of give the original song a lot of kind of like let it be what it is, which is really cool. Put the drum and bass beat on top of it, but it also shows that you can like meld your synths into it really well. Yeah, this was one of my favorites. It was dope. Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
On the like the drums or whatever. So last night that like new section was not there, and so other than putting that there, the kilohertz compactor is free. It's this like side chaining plugin where it will duck it as much as the volume of the drums is. It's this like new thing that is like as of this week.
What's it called?
Compactor.
Compactor by Killer.
I did see this on my Instagram.
Free. And
Nice.
so I just threw it on there, and the track went from like an 8 to like a 10.
Nice. I like the confidence. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, this is great. I gotta look that up. Nice work. All right, cool. We are a little more than halfway through. So up next we got Sid or Kid Clinic. Sid Clinic, CID. I don't know if you're here, but let's check it out. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we got the backup link. Okay, let's see. Yes. Nice. Nice.
That was cool. That felt like a dream of my song.
Yeah, felt very film scorey.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I don't know much about the minimal house world, but it felt cool. Felt like I was in a haze.
Yeah, I think I'll take originality over, like the most bangery version. You know what I mean? Like this is really original, and I really like that. So I'd love to hear what else, whoever this is, I'd love to hear what else you make, because this is really cool. I mean, you basically just use the vocals, but you put them into like this like horror movie kind of like reverby like room somewhere like over there, and then you did a really creepy little bit. It felt like the theme song to American Horror Story, like but like more groovy. That was nice. I really liked it. I don't know if it's like the thing that's gonna like win a remix competition, but it's like I love just things that like spark like creativity. Like that felt very original and cool. So yeah, nice. All right. Up next we got Earl, not Earl's World, but Earl. I think Earl's in the chat. Earl's not here, right? Earl's in the stream chat. So here we go.
Hello? 'Cause I wanna
I feel like I got to cut him off because that's not fair to just let him play the whole thing. Nice work, Earl. That was great.
Yeah, that was super sick. I'm very inspired from that. I'm gonna go home and write a very similar track.
I mean, that was a very similar track.
Yeah, but even more similar. No, that's super cool. I want to drop that in my sets. Yeah, I really love that like first hit of the wow. That got me going. I love the switch up of the forward on the floor and then like immediately back. I was worried it was going to be for too long, but you went back immediately.
I agree because I was like, it does do something like it's kind of like almost like a cheat code because the whole room kind of was like, oh, nice, double time. But it's almost like, okay, but that's just like, it's like a gimmick, right? But like if you go back right away, then it's like, okay, you dipped into it and then you went back to the halftime. I noticed the same thing. I was like, so glad he went back to the halftime. Really good, yeah. Yeah, very similar to yours, but like, I mean, it had basically the same kick snare, but really like melded all the original stuff in there too, like the original kind of like new vocal synth on top, new bassy hits. Really good. I like this. All right. Up next, we got Womp in the building. Womp. Let's check it out. Oops. Did I mute it?
A 3-4-3 legend.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say. When these guys were here, it was always them together. So I don't know if I should say that, but
No bias.
damn.
Yeah, that was hot. Yeah, very, very sick. Kind of want more of it.
Hey, he's following the rules. 1 minute.
That's true.
1 minute rule.
Yeah, I really love that. I just really love all of your synths. They sound awesome. Also, the mix is clean as hell. That was like, yeah.
Really, really nice mix. Great dynamic range. Like you can see it even in this. I mean, the SoundCloud visualizer is pretty terrible, but you can even see like these perfect little peaks and valleys, and like you could hear that like it's like boom, and then it just like really wound down and then came back. So really, really, really good mixing and just nice bass hits all around. It preserved a lot of the original stuff, but it felt really original too. So nice work. Anything you want to say about it?
No, I mean, just trying to keep up with this guy.
This is great. This is the competition I like to see. You guys are just like, because I watched both of you come to 343, and you're like both good, and then I kind of watched each of you like kind of try to outdo the other one. So, I'm glad to hear that. Hearing this, I'm like, okay, they're pretty much still battling it out. So this is great.
It's not a competition, but we do
friendly competition.
We keep each other accountable, which is great.
Yeah. No, the reason I got good was I was competing with all my friends too. So that's how you do it. All right, John Ices. John here? Is John here? Did I say it right?
What's up,
John
John?
Ices. Let's go.
Another 343 legend.
There's a Z in there. All right. Okay. Also, I need to go find your alternate link because it's not here. So 1 sec. So do you want to email me the link again? Because I think I don't. This is what the link you gave me goes to this. So Let me see if there's another one.
I got one.
You got one too? Okay. Yeah, just email it to me. Just Dane at 343labs.com. Okay. Let's see if this comes in quick, and then if not, we can come back to you. Love the art, though. Sick. Just waiting for the email. Get all new mail. There we go. Okay. Cool. No. Okay, I'm gonna request access. Can you open it?
Yeah, I can open it.
Okay, just send me just airdrop it to me. Maybe.
Downloading.
Let me just do one more, and then we'll come back to John. Is that cool? Because I don't want to take too long. We'll do it to the next one, and then we'll come right back to John. Oh, okay, we already got it. Let's just do it. Never mind, we'll do John's. Okay. So this is just going to be straight off the airdrop. Downloads. This one probably. Let's get out of here. Free for free. Just want to see if it was actually 10 minutes. Give it up for John. John, nice. What do you think?
Yo, nice job, John. Yeah, that was very cool. There was a lot of moments where like the build of my track would build with your track, and it would sound really cool. And I liked a lot of the sounds you were using. Like I feel like those sounds I try to use in my own production a lot. It did feel like there was like maybe like two songs stacked on top of each other, sort of. Maybe you could have pulled away like my drums or something, but at some points the build together sounded really cool. So yeah, nice job.
I think there was just some like organizational stuff that was weird, like just the bars, like it kind of would like end like half a bar too early or like a quarter note too early. So just like getting it all organized and more of like a clean, like, you know, there's 8 bars of this and then there's 8 bars of this. But the stuff that you were like incorporating, like you did create a really interesting kind of combo of sounds. Like, you know, like there's so much potential with that track. Like you almost turned it into like, I don't know, like it felt like it could be like a, I don't know, I could see it being like a sample for like a rap track or something, like just kind of cleaning up the like the beat part of it. Cause the musical parts, all the stuff you added really matched. It was like all in the nice, like matching key and everything. I think it's just like getting it kind of cleaned up as far as like, I always tell my students and stuff, like just, you know, pretend like you're like walking like a little kid. Like you're just like, show me exactly where to go. Like show me exactly where I need to listen. Cause as soon as I'm like confused, it's tough to like latch onto it and be like, oh, I'm like bobbing my head to this. As soon as I get confused, I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but I hear the potential for sure. So, yeah. Also, there's like 9 minutes of silence at the end, so just like I was like, "Is this really 10 minutes?" But that actually happens like randomly sometimes. Like I do that on accident all the time, even if it's like set up correctly. It's somehow Ableton still does that, so that could be not your fault. But
That happens to me sometimes when I go to export the file, but I kept it playing after all the music ends.
yeah,
So it might be that Ableton thinks that it wants to end, wants you to export, but from the beginning of the file to wherever.
yeah, the last thing, yeah.
So if I let it play like 10 minutes in this case, it's going to just export that because it's done.
Yeah, usually with Ableton, like when I export, I'm like setting the loop marker, and then that should tell it where to end. But if you don't double check, because sometimes if you do that and you don't look, like it'll say like start at bar 1 and then end at bar 950. Like if you don't look at that number, like that's when that probably happens. So just double check that number all the time. All right, cool. Let's keep it going here. Let's go to Ruhao. Is Ruhao here? Yeah. Ruhao's done a bunch of these. Always fire. Let's check it out. Nice.
Yo, very nice. That was really fun. It sounded like I was at like an old school rave, or like an anime fight scene. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, I think the only thing that I think maybe you could tune is or get like dialed in is that big synth, that dun 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 dun. Because I think like once that ended over here, like this part felt more like locked in, just like the beat itself. Like it just felt like all that stuff was like really high quality, really like pristine kind of sounding. But the synth kind of felt like somehow like behind. I don't know, it just felt like wasn't as like on the same level as the other elements. So that's the only thing I took away. But I think that the idea was really cool. It fits really well because you probably didn't know, but this is going to be on like a Halloween album. So it's like his song is going to be on a Halloween. So this is like, it's very Halloween, like dun 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 dun, like those chords. So
Oh yeah, Phantom of the Opera. That was kind of what it reminded me.
yeah, it's cool. Nice work. All right, let's keep it going here. We got, let's see. Oh, I put Jonas in here twice, so we don't have that one. I don't know why. So let's see how many we have left. We have 1, 2, 4 left. So we're almost done. You guys are troopers. Okay, up next we got Strike. Strike here. Yeah, nice. Thanks for coming. Is this your first time? Nice. Welcome. Okay, Strike.
I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna
Yeah, that was really dope. Very very clean mix. Very what genre would you call that?
That's old school. That's old school dance soul house.
Old school dance soul
Soul
house. Yeah.
She knows.
That sounded great. Yeah, I really loved the like when the filtery synths came in halfway through. That was awesome. Like completely like continued the interest in the song. Yeah, really clean mix. Nice job.
Yeah, I love the originality. Like stuff like this really stands out because it's like it's so easy to get the stems from someone like from his track and just be like, let's just rearrange those. It's not that like that's what's happening, but like a lot of people are making bass music. So it's fun to hear a not bass music track, and you did it really well. Like this is like really high level for what you're doing. So I'm stoked to like check out your other. Is this like the kind of style you usually make or? Yeah, I was gonna say Daft Punk, the Paradise Garage.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of really like. Did you go to like? Do you play like piano or anything? Because I think those chords are very like jazzy.
I have like a mini keyboard that I use.
But did you like grow up doing music stuff?
I'm not like a crazy pianist.
You just have a good ear.
I have like my favorite chords.
Yeah, cool. No, the chord I just mean like the chord progressions were unexpected, but like cool and like really jazzy and interesting.
Yeah, just try to add like a chord progression.
Nice. Okay, we got 3 more here. Up next, we got Chocolate Cake. I know Chocolate Cake's around here somewhere. Hey, there she is. All right, let's go. Oh, gotta do the backup link. Hold on. Did you send me a backup link? Okay, let's see. Alternate link. Okay, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to Chocolate Cake. Up next, we got 9G. I think 9G is here. Where you at? There's right at the nick of time. He sent it in like 10 minutes before we started.
Cool logo.
I always do like a noon. I do like the noon cutoff. But like the secret for you guys that are here is that you can do it up until the point that we do the thing. I just think if I don't do noon, everyone's gonna do that. So keep noon in the back of your mind. But then if you have to push it, you can. Let's go.
Nice one. Yeah, it was cool. I really liked the way it like progressed. Sounded like a little hypnotic and like resi at some points with like the BPM it was at. I also really like your logo. Yeah, I think maybe something you could do is like instead of just like slowly building it all the way, like, I mean, I guess this is coming from a very bass music perspective, but like sort of bringing in a lot of the elements at the same time and then like playing with taking some of them out. So like, you know, do a little swell up and then drop a lot of the elements. Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah, I think it was a cool idea. Maybe I was all a little bit distracted, but I didn't hear too many elements from the original song. Was there, what did you use from the original?
I think the drums were definitely.
The drums?
Yeah, the drums, some of the vocals.
Oh yeah, the drums. Yeah. I think I think it's kind of coming back to that thing about like lead me there like a little kid. Like just use the word dance, like just say like I want to dance and then do that. Like that's all I need is like that little branding thing to be like, I get it. Like this is a remix. Because if it's just like too subtle, then it's like, it's almost like you're just using his drums as like splice samples, which you can totally do after this competition if he's cool with that. Actually,
Mine were
I don't know
splice
if he can
samples too, so it's fine.
He might come for you, but
I got a lot of lawyers. Big team.
big team over here. But yeah, and then other thing, just mix wise, it's pretty quiet. Like I had to like really crank it, like, and then the mic started kind of peaking out. So just if you can boost, I don't know if your like overall output is too quiet or something, but yeah, musically it was really cool. I just think I need like that extra little, like, just this one. I feel like his was so easy because it has "I wanna dance." Like it's so easy just to put that on there, or something, because it felt like just using his samples, almost too subtle. But I like it though. I mean, I'm glad you got it in on time, not on time, but you got it in before we started. All right, we got. Let's go back to Catherine here. I think we got the right. This is chocolate cake. I think we got the right link this time. Nice. Happy Labor Day. Let's go. Hopefully it's chocolate under there.
Move your feet.
Nice. Yeah, I liked how it kind of felt like you just made a song like purely out of my samples, which is cool. Very cool. Like I like that creativity of the puzzle pieces. I think one thing is like when you have so many kicks stacked up next to each other, it can get really, really loud. So something you can do is like filter out the lows as you have more kicks, and that will make it like seem more seamless. And then like when it gets to a peak, like then you can make sure that like, that next piece is like as loud or louder, but just a little bit than the rest of the piece. But yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I like that you're turning to the dark side of like sound design. I feel like you're having fun making weird sounds. I think previous submissions you've had felt more like a song or like a beat. So maybe find the middle ground, because I think there's a lot of fun. Like sometimes producers, like especially bass music producers, will do like one day of sound design and then the next day they'll like make a beat. So this could be like your day of sound design where you just make the wildest shit you could possibly imagine and then pull from this like what parts of this are what parts of this are like what parts of this are going to be in like a more structured beat, you know what I mean? Because this felt just kind of like abstract, like an abstract sound design session. You know what I mean? What do you think?
No, I was definitely experimenting. I've never used any sounds like this. So.
I love that, and I love hearing you. I could hear you having fun and like messing with these stems. So this, like to me, this sounds like a sound design day, and then you do another day of okay, what parts of this are we going to use in a more structured kind of like song, but
And I also added another. I didn't use all your samples. I used most of them, but I did actually add an operator.
Oh, nice. I love Operator. Great synth.
All right, nice work. Last but not least, we got Shua Joe over here, Joshua, but like that's Shua Joe. It's like, am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's check it out. Nice. These are backwards. Nice. Give it up for Schwa Joe.
Yeah, that was really cool. I liked how you like played with my samples. I really liked your low end in the middle. Sounded really like dark and cool, and it was like eating the room. I thought like a really like loud and present snare could help, but it's always a choice to like not use one. But I think I would probably put one in, but yeah, up to taste.
Yeah, I think the musical elements were really cool. I like the drum choices. I like just like the new like little world you created. I think it's just mixed stuff really, just like a bigger kick, bigger snare maybe, to really drive the idea home. Because I was kind of cranking it, and I was hoping that like as I cranked it, like the kick would be more dominant, but I think the mids kind of took over a little bit. But yeah, I like the musical elements a lot. I like you always create these kind of cool little universes. I feel like you kind of just have like this ear for like a certain kind of sound that I like. So it's cool. Nice work. Thanks. All right, that is everybody. So I'm gonna just pull up just to kind of like promote this, and also just to like kill time, because we're going to talk for a sec. We're going to decide on first, second, third, but I'm going to pull up the last Chop Shop mix. I'm actually like one behind, so I still need to do 12, but whenever we do this, we always make a mix of, it's like a cipher, basically a continuous mix of like the best ones. We don't put all of them on there, but the ones that we really like, we put on there. So yeah, we've done 11 of them so far. Once I catch up, we'll do 12, and then this one today, 13. And I feel like these aren't getting enough love on SoundCloud, so I want to promote that a little bit. This one's actually super fire. So I'm going to play this for like a few minutes while we talk. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, and we'll announce first, second, third. And then we have time. Like it's, we can go till 10 if you guys want, and we can just open decks it up, DJ it up, schmooze it up. You guys are all, I think a big part of like, like these two, like him and him, like getting better was just having someone to bounce ideas off of. So if you're here and you don't know a lot of people, feel free to meet each other. Everyone here is super talented. But yeah, thank you guys again for doing this. Let's just talk for a second, and we'll get back to you with the winners.
Yeah, I just also wanted to say, like, I'm really grateful for everyone who submitted remixes. Like, I really appreciate it. I know it takes time, and yeah, just super grateful for you guys to be able to do that.
Give yourselves a round of applause.
And grateful for the people that came to just hang out. That's awesome. And to you, Dane, for having me. So thank you guys.
For sure, thank you. All right, let's go. I'm gonna play this, and then you guys can talk for a sec, and we will talk for a sec.
Chop Shop. Featuring the one and only Golden Child. Let's get it going.
Well, I just like, I literally
All right. Yo. All right, quick announcement, and then you can go back to schmoozing. Also, whoever wants to hop on the decks next, that would be awesome. We have to pee super bad, so as soon as we announce it, someone's got to DJ, because I got to pee. Okay. We got a couple honorable mentions here, because there's too many good ones to not at least give a couple honorable mentions. You want to say it, or?
Sure. Yeah. One honorable mention for Strike.
Nice job,
That
Strike.
was awesome.
Crazy disco.
If I was more into
whatever you call it.
into disco house in general, I probably would have give it more.
Yeah.
So it's a taste thing, but the mix was great.
Yeah. And then also Alex J, honorable mention. We really like that one as well. And then, yeah, third, second, first. We got in third place, Jonas Loeb. Where's Jonas at? He's in the bathroom. Is he coming back right now? We'll let him know later, but he got third.
Yeah.
Second place,
Earl.
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 E-R-L-E. There's two different Earls here, so it's the Earl, just Earl. Earl's on the chat. Congrats, dude. Nice work. And first place,
Womp.
Womp. No bias. It was
No
our
bias here.
they happened to know each other, but I was blown away.
I've
really,
never met
really
this
good.
man in my life.
Nothing to do with the fact that you know each other. I think you probably put a lot of work in because you know him, right? So, incredible work. Let's blast this Womp track one more time because
Yeah, super
gotta
dope.
make sure everyone knows this wasn't nepotism or anything. This is a good track. Sorry. Really, really good work. Love to see your progression as a producer. So congrats, man. Jonas, you got third, by the way. All right. It looks like Alex J is going to... Oh, my God. We got more homies in the building. They're going to take over. And I got to pee, and then we'll be right back. Feel free to move the chairs around, get up and talk to each other. And we can stay and party for the next hour if you guys want. So, hell yeah, let's go. Thank you guys for coming. Let's go.
I got to pee too, but I'll see you guys out here.
Make me come, make me squirt, see my titties through my shirt. baby. Boy, you better come correct. Cash that check, money over sex, no bet. Pretty kitty on your chest.